Wait until you see what I learned today about what it takes to rescue, rehab, and release sea turtles back into the ocean.
The Florida Keys, centrally located between the Atlantic Ocean and the Gulf of Mexico. This paradise is home to the largest turtle hospital in the U.S., where a passionate team services 200 miles of coastline. Turtles come in with tumors, injuries, or just in need of a little TLC.
Why turtles?
Well, turtles are the oldest animal known to man. They were on our planet, swimming in our oceans when dinosaurs were roaming the land, which is crazy to think about. For me, it's crazy. So they have survived our oceans for over 100 million years.
They're practically prehistoric.
They are. And when you look into the eyes of a sea turtle, you feel like you're looking at a little dinosaur. I think they have the history of the world there in their eyes.
Betty Zirkelback is a manager at the hospital.
We have 5 ambulances that we actually respond to rescues, if you can believe it.
Usually, a beachgoer or a fisherman will notice that something is amiss with the turtle and call the hospital to the rescue.
Whoa, he kicks.
Bruiser, you see where he got his name? He's a bruiser. You see the shots they're gonna give him? That's actually poop. Everything poops, even sea turtles.
Not only are these reptiles a part of our history, but they also play a major role in maintaining the health of our oceans today. But human activity wipes out millions of marine animals each year. Sometimes, everyday products that make our lives easier are a major threat to them.
All species of sea turtles in the United States are endangered or threatened, which means that species is at risk of becoming extinct on our planet.
On the operating room table today is Pistachio, a green sea turtle who came into the hospital with several tiny tumors all over his body and one big one right in the middle of his chest. Dr. Norton is one of the head surgeons at the hospital.
We do a lot of surgeries, usually 3 or 4 a day.
Dr. Norton has been with the hospital since it opened in 1985.
We may get a new turtle in and it might have fishing line hanging out of his mouth or line wrapped around the flipper. There's a little teeny tumor there.
Oh, look, I think they got one off.
We did, yep.
Anything that causes stress to the turtle could set off the tumors, but most of the time when we see it, it's thought that it could be due to different factors like pollution, high nitrogen runoff.
So it looks like they've already removed some tumors.
They have. So he's well on his way to being tumor-free. What'd you think?
It was pretty cool.
Pretty cool, huh?
So it's interesting to note that fertilizer on the farms can cause these tumors.
It's scary to think about, and I know people don't like weeds on their lawn, but I think it's important for us to think about what we do in our daily lives and not just how it affects our lawn, but maybe when it filters through the rock and goes back into our water systems. No matter where you are in the country or in the world, that water is going to find its way right back into the ocean.
It's the chemicals that pollute the ocean and also the plastics. Oftentimes, a turtle may spot a floating plastic bag and mistake it for a jellyfish dinner.
A lot of times they'll wash back because they get sick or they can't make it, and a very high percentage of those have plastic inside them. So we really need to do something different with people changing their lifestyles. You know, going to the grocery store and bringing your own grocery bag, doing a beach cleanup where you're helping your community.
So basically, it's waste less, save more. Got it.
After surgery, the turtles are observed closely before being returned to the water. And it can take a few months before healing completely. Like this turtle, Skeeter. Today is her big day. After months of rehabilitation, she's ready to make her way back home to the sea. At the hospital, we prepare for Skeeter's release.
Skeeter, this is your day. You have no idea how great today is going to be.
Looks like she's being very
Cooperative, right?
Yeah.
They're not always like this.
Skeeter is a juvenile green sea turtle. She's been at the hospital since March. Weighing in at 50 pounds, these turtles can grow up to 600 pounds. In Marathon, turtle releases happen regularly and always draw quite the crowd.
She has gone back to her ocean home today. How cool is that? Look at all you guys. Thank you for being here.
Hi, Skeeter. So do you think Skeeter knows that this is her big day?
I think she does now. I think she smells the ocean and she has an idea. 1, 2, 3. Go, Skeeter! Keep going. Right, set her down. Take a knee.
Go, Skeeter! Go, Skeeter!
Oh, that must feel good, huh?
Yeah. And it must be extremely gratifying to be able to release the turtles.
It's emotional with everyone. It's the win. It's what we all do every day to get those sea turtles back into the wild.